guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Stop by Sosa. Today I'm going to be doing a haul on the Estee Lauder private sale event that I attended about almost 2 weeks now. Estee Lauder puts on a huge warehouse sales for their staff about 3 times a year. So what they'll do is they'll give their staff 2 or 3 tickets for them to give their friends and family. The Estee Lauder event that I attended was held in Markham, and it was just a huge field house kind of thing, and it was awesome. But basically you go and it had all the, not just Estee Lauder, but all the brands that it owned. So I'm talking MAC, Smashbox, Clinique, Michael Kors was up in there. What else? Bobbi Brown. Just different brands like that. But what happened, or how it was set up, was everything was set up in sections. So there was the liquid foundation, the powder, lipstick, brushes, and then on the table they had a display of each product with like a number or code, so like A10 or 5B, I think. And then everyone would walk around with little pieces of papers and pencils, and then they'd jot down the items that they wanted. They'd hand it to the person behind the table, and the person would pack up their bag for them off to the next session that you went. Anyway, so I got all those products that displayed earlier for a whopping shocking price of $3.98. Now, anyone who shops at any of these stores knows that with $400, you're lucky if you can walk away with 6 products. And I walked away with like, I don't even know, 30, well, not even boost, but a lot of products. There was no better time for me to amp up my kit. So I really invested in a bunch of different foundations, brushes, and whatnot. And I'm just gonna talk about a few things that I'm really excited to test out, or things that I already tested out. So here we go. First up, we got the MAC Cleanse Off Oil. This works like butter. I first fell in love with this product when I was working at MAC, and it made my job so much easier when people wanted to test lipsticks. It was just so easy to wipe off, wipe on. No matter how dark the lipstick was, it just seemed to just wipe it all off. This is also really good for eye makeup as well, and as well as your whole entire face, but it's just strongly recommended that you rinse or wash your face afterward because it's really, really oily, hence why it works so well. I have no doubt that this would really clog your pores if left on for too long. Also, if you're reapplying more makeup, so let's say it messes up on your eyeliner, you need to like rinse it off. You can't just like use it to clean your eyeliner and then use it again, because eyeliner will just smear it off. Use, rinse, works like butter, it's fabulous. Next up is the MAC Moisture Infusion Primer. This primer is great, especially for dry skin. First of all, please use lotion, no matter your skin type or skin color. Everyone should be using lotion. That will really help prevent flaking. It also helps make your makeup last longer throughout the day, and it just adds moisture. I used it at MAC on a lot of clients, and I'm glad to finally add this to my kit as well. Next is the Marine Bright formula. This is from MAC's Lightful skincare line. While I was working at MAC, a coworker suggested this to me because I was looking for something that could help lighten some discoloration I have from like acne scars. This formula includes a lot of antioxidants, along with a lot of soothing ingredients and also repairing agents. So it's meant to help soothe the skin, any redness, as well as just soften it. It's called a lotion, but like it's kind of like a serum. You see, so it's not like creamy or anything, it is liquid. It's designed to work for all skin types though, despite how oily it may feel, so even oily skin types can use it. So it does look oily, but it does dry. It doesn't remain oily once you put it on. So the amount of vitamin C in this product may help with skin discoloration, that's why I wanted to use it. But it works best when paired with something else that also fights skin discoloration, such as sunscreen, because the sunlight does darken spots, so you want to be using some sunscreen. I think I got it for $18. I think that anyone else, especially with those dry skin, should give it a try now, because I was really excited to use it. Next up is the MAC Nail Lacquer. I hope I'm saying it right. I got 2 colors. These were actually buy one, get one free, and I believe they're like $10. This one's called Spirit of Truth, which is like a bold American flag blue, I'd say. That one, along with a Rouge Marie. And I'm actually wearing it right now. Okay, so let's talk about how ugly my nails are. Only because this nail polish you have to allow to really fully dry. I'm talking like 3-4 hours of not doing anything. Like, I don't know if it's because I put so many coats on, but at the same time I felt like it needed so many coats. I put about 5 to 6 coats on. And with each coat it did darken, which I don't mind. It's kind of like the whole vampy thing going on. But you can just see what a wreck my nails are. And I did this about less than a week ago and these pretty chipped. Nonetheless, I still love the polish. It reminds me of American Apparel's polish. Yeah, so that's the MAC nail lacquer. Next up, I got the MAC glitter. I've always had my eyes on these products. I'm excited to finally have it. I think they were like $12. Yeah, probably $10. Crazy. So this one here is the, what's it called? Oh, it's called Gold. This one here is called the Reflex Red. And then lastly, Pink. So these things here, like, they're not designed to be eyeshadows, although everyone uses them as eyeshadows. You need to use a mixing medium or like something to mix it with. The MAC mixing medium was sold out, so I will get it another time. But I'm just going to show you guys what happens when you use it by itself. But then once you touch it, like, it's not going to stay in place. You're just going to glides off. So this would be pretty cool to maybe just play and put in your hair and sure it stay. But if you want to use this on your eye or anywhere else on your face, it's just using a MAC mixing medium. Or before I go out and buy them, I'm actually going to try using these with a damp makeup brush to see how it holds. And I've also heard that people use aloe vera. I'm not sure if they're using the actual plant and just like squeezing out the gooey stuff in it. I don't really know what they're doing with that, but I'm going to try all 3 of those things and then I'll let you guys know what I prefer using best. And I just thought it was pretty awesome that on our way out they gave us a gift, and it happened to be the Always Sunny Prolonged Wear eyeshadow. On to the next one. Last, about the things I want to rave about out of the MAC stuff are the MAC brushes. Now that's just self-explanatory as to why anyone would rave about these brushes, but let's just discuss how these brushes were $12 each, okay? That doesn't make any sense to me. Everyone, well, if you don't know, MAC brushes start at least like $50 min at the MAC store, and I got each one of these for $12. I think I bought every brush that was still available. So we got the MAC 266 brush. I use this brush to fill in my eyebrows with some shadow, and then I dab in concealer and use that to outline around my brows. I also use this to highlight underneath my brow bone with some eyeshadow. What else do I use this for? Cream and gel eyeliner on the upper lid. The 249 brush, I would use this to apply concealer underneath the eyes. For myself personally, I use my own fingers. I can get really up in there and stuff. But on clients, at least at first, I like to use this to apply the concealer before blending it out. The 234 brush, I would use this most likely to blend out my crease area. You could probably use this to apply the base too, but it's a little too fluffy for me. I like something a little bit more firm. And then my favorite brush from before that I bought is the MAC 184 brush. I use this brush to highlight, so these areas. And I love it because before I was using other brushes, but it's just unfortunate because I guess maybe the brush was too firm or something, but it was just like wiping off my work, like my foundation would come off, or the powder, or the blush. So this is just light enough that just kind of like dabs and just adds some pretty shimmers to your face without taking off the foundation and concealer you had on prior. So yeah, now that we're done with the MAC stuff, I got a few more MAC things, but those are just the things I want to rave about. Up next, we're going to move on to Clinique. Clinique is also one of the Estee Lauder brands, and I got a cream eyeliner in the 04 Deep Brown. So it came with a little brush applicator, which is pretty, like, no one's using this. I'm not using this, but it was cute, whatever. I'd probably use my angled brush. The other side, you take it out and it looks like this. So when I saw this cream eyeliner, I instantly knew, just based off the shade, that I wanted to use it to try and contour. Nah, crazy. I actually use it to contour today, my nose, my cheek area going on here, and I love it. Just being dark skin is a little more difficult to find good contouring shades. Right now I usually use Embark eyeshadow from MAC to contour, but I would much rather use something creamy, right? Because it just blends more and looks more natural. It's not as harsh as, like, you know, the Atlanta artists kind of do it. I used it on some clients yesterday too, and I love it. It's a great shade, doesn't go on gray. You have to be careful though because it does dry really quickly as it is an eyeliner, but so far I've been digging it. So up next we're gonna move on to Smashbox. This is also one of my most exciting purchases. We got Smashbox Studio Pop Eye Palette. This has a value of $200 and I got it for $35. There's 16 eyeshadows and 4 cream liners. So when it comes to eyeshadows, these colors are just everything I love. I'm not, personally for me, I'm not really into bright, crazy colors. So there's a lot of really good dark, bold colors, and they also have a lot of great highlighters in here. Some of my favorite are Champagne, as well as 24K. Oh, and I love Nutmeg as well. So yeah, that's the Smashbox Studio Pop Eye Palette. Last up, we got the Bobbi Brown Illuminating Treatment Foundation. This is combined with skin brighteners, anti-agers, and skin boosters. It's supposed to treat your skin to make you more lifted, suppler, and brighter over time. So it comes in a tube like this. I'm really excited to use this product out on a client. I think it's awesome. Just looking at it and just after rubbing it in for a bit, there's no dullness to it. It really is a brightening foundation, which I love. Based on what I've read about the product and what I'm seeing from it now, it does really look like a brightening formula to it. I'm excited to try this on a full face on a client. I'm definitely going to try this product out come the fall, winter. I'm staying away from liquid foundations in the summertime for obvious reasons. It's hot, I feel like melting. But I will test it out. I think it'll be awesome. It's great. First I'm actually trying a Bobbi Brown foundation. I'm excited to see how this looks. So that's the Bobbi Brown Illuminating Treatment Foundation. So before I wrap up here, I'd like to just say thank you to Anthony Jones. I went twice. This whole event happens all weekend. So the first day, my girl gave me a ticket, and then, I was shopping with my friend, and towards the end of it, they were kicking everybody out because it was time to close. But we had just walked past the lipstick section, and I hadn't even gotten any lipsticks. So I guess one of the commanders of the event was kicking me out. Of course, I just charmed him off his feet, and they gave me a free ticket to the next day. So I got to come back again and buy more stuff. So thank you. I really appreciate that, Anthony. It was a really kind gesture. And that's it. So thank you for watching this haul. Again, that was from the Estee Lauder private sale event. It happens 3 times a year. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.